Stop for a second. Feel that weight on your shoulders, that knot in your stomach. That tension isn't from your job. It's not your bank account. It's the unbearable burden of trying to control things you cannot control. It's the stress of holding expectations for people who never agreed to them. It's the endless, exhausting cycle of trying to fix someone else, or trying to force the universe into a shape that makes you feel safe. This is the hidden cost of living, and today we end it. This is the power of Mel Robbins' The Let Them theory. It's a mantra. It's a boundary. It's a simple two-word declaration of independence. Let them. It's the key to taking your energy back and redirecting it to the only place that matters, your life. Let's be honest. We are all control freaks. We try to control our partner's habits, our friends' decisions, our colleagues' work ethic. Why? Because we believe if they change, we will finally feel better. We confuse influence with control. You can influence. You can set an example. You can communicate a need. But you cannot control an adult. Think about the last time you were truly angry, truly resentful. It wasn't their action that hurt you. It was your demand that they act differently. The let them theory asks a tough question. What if you just let them be wrong? What if you let them fail? What if you let them miss the deadline? The energy you spend correcting them is energy you steal from yourself. Mel calls this the resentment tax. Every time you wish someone were different, you are paying the resentment tax. You are funding a battle you will never win. You are giving away your peace of mind for an outcome that will never arrive. So, when they make the stupid decision, let them. When they text you late, let them. When they refuse to apologize, let them. Your only job is to control your response, your boundary, your next move. That's where your real power lives. We all carry a secret handbook. It's the rule book for how everyone else should behave. Page 1, my best friend should call me every week. Page 2, my boss should recognize my effort without me asking. Page 3, the person who cut me off should feel ashamed. These expectations are silent agreements. They are contracts signed only by you. And when they are broken, which they inevitably will be, you feel betrayed. The let them theory is the ultimate expectation reset. It moves you from the mindset of they should know better to the powerful freedom of they are allowed to be exactly who they are. This is especially true in validation seeking. How often do you dress, speak, or edit your life based on what others might think? You're waiting for a clap. You're waiting for a nod. You're waiting for approval. The theory says, let them judge you. Let them misunderstand your choices. Let them gossip. Let them think you're weird. Their opinion of you is simply a story they tell themselves. It has nothing to do with your value. When you drop the need for their validation, you free up mental bandwidth. Imagine what you could build, what you could create, if all that energy spent seeking approval was reinvested into your actual work. Don't live life trying to prove your worth. Live life being worthy. Let them form their own opinions. Your job is to pursue your truth. Freedom isn't just about letting go of control. It's about building walls where you need them. The let them theory is the best boundary setting tool you own. Think of your emotional state like a bank account. Every negative thought, every minute spent replaying an argument, every internal debate about someone else's mistake is a withdrawal. Mel says that the most damaging form of self-sabotage is arguing with reality. Reality is they are late. Reality is the job was cut. Reality is the relationship ended. When you argue with reality, you are frozen. You are stuck in the why. The let them boundary forces you to accept the situation and move to what now. Scenario: a toxic family member sends a provoking message. Old you spends 2 hours drafting the perfect, justified response. Your blood pressure spikes. You lose an evening. Let them you. Let them send it. You read it. You set the phone down. You declare, "Not my peace to sacrifice." Silence is often the most powerful response. When you don't react, you deprive the situation of energy. You deprive the person of the control they seek. Let them be disappointed by your silence. Let them be frustrated by your non-reaction. Your peace is not up for negotiation. The moment you say, "let them," you are physically transferring energy from the stress response to the action response. You stop reacting and you start creating. The beautiful thing about the let them theory is that it's deeply connected to Mel Robbins' foundational tool, the 5-second rule. The let them concept clears the mental clutter. The 5-second rule initiates the physical action. They work together. Once you've released the burden of an external fixation, you gain clarity. You realize, my spouse is never going to change their habits. Let them. Now what? You have a brief 5-second window before your mind slams the door shut with excuses and fear. In that window, you have to launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch the conversation about setting a new boundary. Launch the job application you were scared to send. Launch the personal project you've been neglecting. You stop waiting for the external world to become perfect, and you start building your internal empire. The theory is a constant process of redirection. When you feel the urge to complain about someone else, redirect. Say, "let them," and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the push-up. Send the email. Start the book. This is not a passive philosophy. This is highly aggressive focus. You are aggressively defending your time, your energy, and your attention. You are saying, "My future is more important than your opinion." You are saying, "My peace is more valuable than winning this argument." Let them wonder why you're suddenly so calm. Let them wonder why you're suddenly so focused. The ultimate payoff of the let them theory is radical self-focus. When you stop trying to manage the external world, you gain two massive things: time and energy. Time to focus on your health. Time to build your craft. Energy to show up as the best version of yourself for the people who truly deserve it. This theory transforms fear into freedom. Fear of disapproval? Let them disapprove. Fear of missing out? Let them go without you. Fear of failure? Let the result be what it is. The weight you dropped today was never yours to carry. Your assignment now is simple. Find one expectation you are holding for someone else. Just one. And right now, repeat the mantra. I accept them as they are. I control my boundary. I focus on my action. Let them. Go reclaim your life.
The pressure is gone. Your energy is back. This is your life. Now it's time to commit. Where will you use the let them theory first? Who are you finally releasing control of? Drop your answer in the comments below. We read every single one. If this single mindset shift helped you today, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Together, we build the future here at Insight Capsule. Your journey to aggressive self-focus starts now. We'll see you then.